FlyerMaker Pro, modern convenience for the busy sales professional. The purpose of this video is to show you an overview of FlyerMaker Pro's four main features. Our signature one-click custom graphic flyers designed for use as cover pages for your listing packets or open house handouts also incorporate QR codes, which can drive leads back to your web-based virtual tours and web pages created by FlyerMaker Pro. We also include web-based virtual tour presentations that allow you to upload videos using your smartphone, as well as customized photo slideshows and photo galleries. Our listing details pages are submitted to syndicated real estate portals such as Trulia and Zillow daily. Our details web pages can serve as landing pages for lead generation, complete with hits tracking features. We also provide copy and paste HTML code for you to embed in your web pages or other marketing outlets like classifiedads.com and frontpage.com. So let's jump right in and have a look at how easy it is to create a flyer. On the View My Flyers page, you'll find a Step 1 button taking you to the input screen to start adding information about your listing. 200,000, let's call it any street. Let's make it 2020, any street. Let's call it Dayton, Ohio, 45434. And let's put a few marketing remarks in. Once we hit save, we're now on step 2, where you can add photos, and you'll find an Add Files button in the lower left corner of the window, and you can select multiple photos at one time. Choose them, and once you've got your photos selected, you click Start Upload, and that begins the uploading process. And when you're finished, you'll get a prompt telling you that your upload is done, and you will then be able to refresh your page where you will see your photos. On to the next step, which is step 3, where you can just click on the template to launch the FlyerMaker. When the flyer comes up, it will look exactly like the flyer icon that you clicked on the previous step. Most items on the FlyerMaker allow you to click and drag an item with your mouse. Once you have clicked on an item, you then can hold your Shift key and click on the photo holder, in this case, launching the Additional Photos palette, where you can select a new thumbnail to fill the holder. You'll notice over here on the right hand side in red letters there are keyboard shortcuts. So in this case, the keyboard shortcut for turning an item off is Control-Delete. So I click on the item that I want to delete, hold the Control key and hit the Delete button at the same time, and the item disappears. Text works in a similar fashion. You roll your mouse over the text you want to edit, hold your Shift key and click. You then get a small editor where you can choose a different font, and you can change the color of the font if you like. Changing the actual text of the font is a matter of typing a phone number, for example. Closing the editor, or you'll notice you can drag it around with a little drag handle, but hitting the red X will make it go away, and then you can just drag it with your mouse, the text that you want to position it in the right place. And then when you're happy, you hit the Save button. But just before I do that, I want to show you how to resize a photo. I first click on the photo I want to resize, and then I'll hold my home key, and the photo will begin to increase in size. Likewise, if I hit the End key, the photo will decrease in size. There's actually a tool palette that accomplishes the same thing. By clicking the green tool palette button at the top left, I can just do the resizing by using those buttons. This is helpful for when you're using FlyerMaker on a tablet. You can stretch the photos, and you can actually rotate the photos as well, or you can just turn it off, and then you can hit Save. Once a flyer is created, you have a number of ways of leveraging it. A web page is automatically created, bringing in all of the photos, the virtual tour link, which I'll show you in a minute. You'll get a Google map and all the details. You actually can present a virtual tour slideshow, which would also present a video underneath this area here, or instead of the video of the slideshow area. So you have good options there to work with. You can also use our photo gallery as a standalone page to just link wherever you'd like. The photo gallery pops up your photos in a presentation that you can choose from a number of options. Nice little light show. You can then use the HTML generator to create a page similar to this, yet at the bottom you'll see where the actual code is embedded, and you can just copy and paste it to the clipboard and paste it into your website, which will produce a page that looks just like this. Your hits are tracked on the listings pages that are created, and every time someone views it, you will get a graph which you can take a look at by narrowing it down to certain months and giving you overviews of the traffic on your website. You can also send a copy of your flyer to a friend, a recipient, and it will arrive in their inbox like this. In your virtual tour section for that flyer, you have the option of choosing from one of the templates to present your slideshows. The ones at the top here are generated by JavaScript, so they are compatible with all browsers and iPhones and iPads. The ones below here are Flash-based and require Windows machines to preview them, but you could just simply click on one as your template, and then you can preview the result. The result will come up and show you the selection that you've just made for your virtual tour. In addition, if you choose one of the JavaScript tours by just clicking on the link, you can then pick a background that you might like to also present your flyer, virtual tour, I mean, using one of the web wallpaper backgrounds. If you'd like to add a YouTube video to your tour, you have this form to add your code. Go to YouTube, pick up your embed sharing code, copy it to the clipboard, bring it back and paste it in, and sample name and description, and just hit save. Now you should see the video embedded directly into your tour. Thanks for watching.